If you are wanting to know how to sign up for Medicare, then I'm going to give you 3 ways that you can do that today. By the way, my name is Rob. I am also known as the Medicare Minister with Agape Insurance and Financial Group here in the North Mississippi area. And so today what I want to do is just give you 3 options, 3 ways that you can sign up for Medicare. And I'm going to go through each way with you here just the next few minutes as you're watching this video. So I want to address a quick question that I get asked all the time here. And the question is, will I automatically be enrolled into Medicare? And the short answer is no, unless these 3 situations apply to you. Number 1 is you must already be getting benefits from Social Security or the Railroad Retirement Board. Number 2, if you are younger than 65 and you've been on disability or you have disability. Number 3 is if you have Lou Gehrig's disease. Okay, so unless these 3 situations apply to you, you will not automatically be enrolled into Medicare. The other thing that we need to be aware of is your initial enrollment period with Medicare. And I've even highlighted it in yellow here on the screen for you. Your initial enrollment is 7 months, 3 months before your birth month, and 3 months after your birth month. I cannot stress this enough that you want to be aware of when your initial enrollment period is. So let's talk about option number 1 real quickly. That is to visit your local Social Security office and apply in person. Now, I've made a little note here in yellow. It says you may want to call first to find out if your local office is taking in-person visits or same-day appointments. Because of COVID, a lot of this got messed up. And so I've had some people thinking they can just show up and then their local office tell them they're not even taking in-person visits, or they're not able to get in there that day and they have to schedule a time to come back. So that's real simple to do here. And I've just Google searched my local office here in Tupelo, Mississippi. It simply brings up where it's located and in the phone number, and I would simply call before I went, which is actually option number 2. But before you just go down there and visit in person, you may just want to call first just to be safe, okay? And then option number 2 is call Social Security and apply over the phone. And I'll just be honest with you, you want to expect a waiting time, and sometimes these waiting times can be a little lengthy, and it's real easy. It says here you can call our national 800 number at 1-800-772-1213. The hours are here on the screen from 8 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. So if visiting your local office is not an option and you just go, you know what, it's too far for me to drive, or there's not an office close, then you can simply call their national 1-800 number and you'll be redirected to the right department to make sure that you can apply for Medicare. Option 3 is to simply apply online. Now, I always tell people, if you're not tech savvy, then this may not be the best method for you. And there's the link here on the screen, www.ssa.gov. And I have it pulled up here on my screen. And you can simply type in this particular address in your Google browser or whatever browser you utilize, and it just simply says here, apply for benefits if I'm looking to apply for Social Security, and sign up for Medicare. Now, let me stop here real quickly, okay? Is you do not have to apply for Social Security benefits at the time that you are signing up for your Medicare. There are a lot of people nowadays that are prolonging that or putting that off until their full benefit age. So that may be a question that you need to call us. Our number will be either on the screen or in the video description that you can call us and we can have a discussion if you have a little bit trickier situation. And we would definitely be able to discuss that with you and do our best to consult you and advise you at no cost to you. By the way, let me pause here. If you're getting value out of this video, please take a moment to like it, maybe give us a comment below, subscribe to our channel, turn on your notifications. That way you're alerted every time we drop fresh content like this. This just simply helps us help more people simply by our content getting found in the YouTube algorithm and also in the search engine. So we would appreciate you doing that. But I'm just going to click on sign up for Medicare, which I've already done here. Okay. And it's going to take me to a screen here, and it simply walks me step by step. Sign up for Medicare. Medicare is our country's health insurance program. You can see the rest, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And I'm looking for the button here that says sign up for Medicare. So I'm going to click apply online, and it's going to take me to another screen. All right. I understand and agree to the above statements. I continue on. And what it simply does is I'm simply starting a new application. I'm applying for myself. If I do have a My Social Security account, I can say yes. If I don't, I click no. Do you have an address in the United States or U.S. territories? Yes. And then I click next. Okay. And then it's going to lead me to creating an account. I have to create an account if I do not have an existing account in place already for this. Okay, so you need to be very well aware of this. If you do not have an account, you will have to apply, create an account before you're able to go through the whole system. Okay, so one thing I need you to be aware of as well is as you're going through, it's going to ask you a lot of questions. So I tell people you're simply filling out an application about yourself so you can sign up for Medicare. You will be assigned what is known as a re-entry number. That way, if you ever want to get back into the application and you want to be able to check on the status, you can do that. So you want to make sure you have a pen and paper handy, or once again, if you're tech savvy, you can simply, take a screenshot and make sure that you write all that information or have screenshots as you go through the application. At the very end, it's going to simply ask you to enter the application. And once you do that, people always ask, well, how long does it take for me to hear a response back? Generally, from my personal experience, I've seen it take anywhere from 10 to 12 business days, okay, to hear something back. And once again, you can always check on the status as you're waiting. But in many cases, I've seen it be about 5 to 7 business days before your Medicare number goes live in the system. Regardless, if you don't hear anything back or you're not able to check the status, you can always call Social Security at the number here that we gave you, and you can check on that to make sure that there are no issues in regards to your application. However, they will make you aware if there are issues with your particular application. Generally, they're going to send you something in the mail to make you aware of that. Okay, so how do I apply for Medicare step by step? Try to just give you a brief synopsis, a brief outline of 3 ways that you can do that. All right, you guys have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video.